Hi ma'am, mabuhay madyaw. So, uh, to proceed with the questions for the product or to depend my product. So, I am the first one who will depending it based on the question na imong gihatag. So, the first question, which is kung asa ko gi-assigned, mao ni siya. So, the first one is, what specific tourism product are you proposing to develop and how does it address an existing gap or needs in local tourism market? So ako ang answer ani is we are proposing to develop a handmade hat souvenirs called Nito Handmade Hat Souvenirs or souvenir uh, made using local materials from Samal. So this product is designed to reflect the identity and culture of the island or in the Samaleños in a simple but in a creative way. We also noticed that most of the souvenirs sold in sold in tourists are either generic or mass produced, so which really represent the local culture. Our handmade hat fills this gap by offering something more personalized and crafted by locals and inspired by Samal natural resources. It's made by Nito Gani. So it is given it's give that it gives tourists a chance to bring home a meaningful and local made items that remind them of their visit diri sa Samal. And this also support the local craftsmanship and promote sustainable tourism because we're using eco-friendly native materials, so it is not just a souvenir but it's a product with purpose. So next, let's proceed to the next question, which is, how does your proposed product align with current tourism trends and preference of your target market? So, akong maingon ani is our product, the Nato handmade hat souvenirs aligned with current tourism trends because many travelers today prefer local made and meaningful souvenirs that reflect the culture, the identity of the place, and that remind them for ilang visit sa lugar. So tourists are now more investing in authenticity or authentic item that tell a story instead of mass produced ones. So uh, this handmade product like our hat shows creativity, craftsmanship, and support for local talents, which it is something tourists really appreciate. It is also fit well with the trends of sustainables and eco-friendly tourism since our product is made using local materials from Samal. So this makes this makes this make it's not just a nice souvenir but also a reminder of their experience and culture of this island or our island. And our target market is especially local and foreign tourists visiting Samal would enjoy a product that not only useful but also unique and also made with an effort and pride by the locals. And that's all.
Mabuhay Madjaw. My name is Joey Diva. So our strategy for ensuring the sustainability, economic, environmental, and cultural of this tourism product. To ensure the sustainability of our NATO hat souvenir product, So we focus on three case area. So economic, environmental, and cultural sustainability. So first, of the economic side. So we make sure that local artisans, many of whom are mothers, elders, and farmers, so have a stable source of income through this business. So by placing our product in high traffic tourist areas like resorts, pasalubong centers, and ferry terminals. So around Samal Islands. So we help to ensure steady demand. We also consider expanding through online selling to tap into wider market. So next is a term of environmental sustainability. So our hats are made from natural native beans, so which are biodegradable and eco-friendly. So we practice responsibly, so harvest responsible harvesting by collecting only nature beans. So allowing time for regenerations. So even our packaging is conscious minimizing plastic use. So this helps us reduce environmental impact while promoting sustainability craftsmanship. So third one is for cultural sustainability. So our main goal is to preserve and promote traditional Filipino weaving. So each hat is handcrafting using techniques passed down through generations, particularly from indigenous groups like the Mangyans. So we also make sure that customers understand the cultural value of what they buying by sharing the story behind the product, truth, labels, marketing materials, and social media. So our product is not just a hat. So it's like a livelihood. So a green initiative and a piece of Filipino cultures. So that's how we plan to keep this business sustainable from all three angles. So thank you.
So, mabuhay and madyaw. So, the question is number 4. How did you identify and validate the demand of this particular tourism product? So, demand was ma-identify lang through market research, so including the survey of tourists and local artisans. And analyzing current tourism trend, validate will be achieved through pre-launch, pilot workshop, and feedback collection. So number 5 is what are the key partnerships of stakeholders involved in the development of your product and what their rules. So our Nito Hat, local Nito Hat market providing expertise and crafting materials. And also, Davao del Norte Tourism Office will promoting the product and facilitating permits. Local communities leaders ensuring the cultural sensitivity and community engagement.
To launch and sustain interest our tourist product, which is a souvenir, we will use a multifaceted approach. First, we focus on creating a strong brand identity. This means developing a memorable name and logo and defining unique selling proposition or USP that set our souvenir apart from the competition. The USP could be anything for its unique design or material to its connection to a specific local story or tradition. Next, we utilize digital marketing like social media marketing. We create visual appealing content for platforms like Instagram and Pinterest, showcasing our souvenir and attracting, selling, and highlighting its unique features. Sige, 1, 2, 3. Launching a tourism product will be a fun adventure. We spread the words using a mix of online and offline strategies. We create exciting content for Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, and use target ads to reach the right person. Our website will be easy to find things for CEO. We also design eye-catching brochure and ads for travel magazine and work with travel agents to get the work out. Plus, we share press release and work with influence to create some buzz. We even host event and workshop to let people experience our product firsthand, and I team up with the local businesses.
One of the main challenges and anticipating and developing and launching the Nito Hot Souvenir. Source enough quality raw materials since the Nito vines are naturally grown with. They can be seasonal or limited, especially if demand increase. To manage this, plan to partner with the locals. First, I calculate the total cost per unit including raw materials, labor package, and transporting the Nito hot souvenir and the area.
To measure the success and impact of my tourism product, the Nito Hot Souvenir over time, I would consider both quantitative and quantitative ways focusing on how people respond